Every summer, Americans spend billions on mosquito control, chemical foggers, electric zappers, citronella, everything. And every summer the mosquitoes win, but drive down a gravel road in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Walk past the white farmhouses with their wraparound porches, step into a garden where tomatoes hang heavy on the vine. And children play barefoot until dusk. No mosquitoes, not a single one buzzing around the butter churn. Not one landing on the baby sleeping in the porch cradle. Not one hovering over the open kitchen window where pies cool. And here is what will haunt you. They did not spend a single dollar on chemicals. They did not plug in a single device. They did not spray anything that could harm a honeybee, a butterfly, or a barn cat sleeping in the sun. The Amish solved the mosquito problem generations ago, and they did it with a $5 bucket and grass clippings, and a biological weapon so precise it makes modern pest control look like a medieval torture device. This is the method your exterminator does not want you to know. The method chemical companies have buried. And this is the method that could save your summer, your garden, and possibly your health. But first, understand something. A mosquito-free yard is not just about comfort. For the Amish, it is the foundation of everything. A yard free of pests means a garden that thrives. A garden that thrives means a pantry that overflows. A pantry that overflows means a family that survives any crisis, any winter, any drought, any economic collapse. The Amish have known this connection for centuries. Their entire food system depends on a healthy, balanced space. And that system of traditional recipes and preservation techniques is something most Americans have completely forgotten. If that connection interests you, I have put something special in the description below. It could change your life. But more on that later. Right now, we need to talk about why everything you have been told is a lie. The modern mosquito killing industry is worth over $11 billion a year in the United States alone. Let that number settle. Every dollar is built on a simple premise: you cannot win. The sprays only work for 72 hours. The zappers kill beneficial insects. The yard treatments cost $200 per application, monthly. That is $1,400 a summer for something that does not work. The Amish spend $17 total. And their method does not just reduce the mosquito population, it obliterates it. To understand why, look at their mind. A female mosquito has one mission. She needs blood to produce eggs. She can fly 3 miles to find it. She can detect your breath from 150 feet away. She is the most sophisticated hunting machine on the planet. But she has one fatal weakness: she cannot lay her eggs anywhere. A mosquito requires standing water. She needs water that is dark still and smells like decay. This is where the Amish method begins. They do not try to kill adults. Killing adults is like trying to empty the ocean with a teaspoon. For every one you kill, 1,000 more have hatched. The Amish kill mosquitoes before they are born. They call it the counterfeit swamp. Picture a 5-gallon bucket, black plastic, nothing special. The farmer fills it 3/4 full with water. Then he adds fresh grass clippings and some leaf litter. Within 48 hours, the clippings decompose. The water turns brown. A thin film forms. A smell rises. To human senses, it's barely noticeable. To a pregnant mosquito, it is irresistible. It's a breeding magnet. The bucket mimics the shaded pools they prefer. They cannot resist it. Within days, it will be teeming with larvae. Tiny, wriggling creatures hanging just below the surface. This is where the Amish introduce their weapon. BTI, Bacillus thuringiensis israelensis, a naturally occurring soil bacterium discovered in 1976. BTI, Bacillus thuringiensis israelensis, a naturally occurring soil bacterium. It kills mosquito larvae with absolute precision. This protein punches microscopic holes in the gut lining. The larva stops feeding and dies within 24 hours. BTI only activates in a highly alkaline system. Mosquito larvae have a gut pH of 10 to 11. Bees do not. Their gut is acidic. BTI passes through a bee's system completely harmless and inert. Butterflies, fish, frogs, pets, children, none have a gut alkaline enough to activate the BTI protein. The commercial form of BTI is sold under the brand name Mosquito Bits. You can buy a container for about $14. A $14 container lasts an entire season. Your total investment is $17 versus $1,400. And the $17 method actually works. The farmer sprinkles a tablespoon every 2 weeks. This is the Amish philosophy in a sentence. Consistent small actions prevent the need for desperate, expensive interventions. But the method goes further. This is where the concept of walking the line enters the picture. Every Amish property has a boundary. Once a week, someone walks that entire perimeter looking for water. A forgotten bucket behind the barn, a tire leaning against the fence post, a wheelbarrow, the saucer under a flower pot. A single tire can produce over 500 mosquitoes in a single breeding cycle. These nurseries carry diseases. Walking the line takes about 30 minutes. The farmer dumps every container of standing water he finds. He flips buckets upside down. Because he understands, mosquito control is not an event. It is a discipline. Nature doesn't take a day off. Consistency prevents desperate interventions. Now let's look at strategic bucket placement. It's military precision. The counterfeit swamp does not just kill mosquitoes from your property, it draws mosquitoes from neighboring properties. Within 2 weeks, most families notice a dramatic reduction. Within a month, the yard is virtually mosquito-free. No more rushing the children inside at sunset. No more dousing yourself in DEET. No more high-pitched whines. Those yard treatments kill mosquitoes, yes, but they also kill honeybees. They kill fireflies and pollinators. America has lost over 40% of its managed honeybee colonies in the last decade. Pesticide spraying is a factor. The Amish never had this problem. Their bees thrive, their gardens overflow, their orchards produce. Let's give you the protocol. Step 1. Purchase a black 5-gallon bucket. Black is critical for warmth. Step 2. Fill it 3/4 full. Step 3. Add 2 handfuls of fresh grass clippings or leaf litter. Step 4. Place the bucket in a shaded area near vegetation. Step 5. Wait 48 to 72 hours. Step 6. Add 1 tablespoon of mosquito bits. Step 7. Check every 2 weeks. Top off the water. No batteries, no electricity, no hazmat warnings. Just a bucket, grass, and a bacterium. It's that simple. I know what you're thinking. This sounds too simple. If it really worked, everyone would be doing it, right? But consider this. BTI has been studied in over 300 peer-reviewed papers. The WHO recommends it. It's been used in municipal programs across Europe and Africa for decades. This is not folk wisdom. The Amish simply observed, experimented, and refined it quietly. Until now. There is one more subtlety. When the farmer walks his perimeter, he is reading the landscape. He identifies permanent trouble spots. He fixes these permanently. He cleans the gutters. He fills the depressions. This is preventive maintenance. The Amish have zero tolerance for standing water on their property. Zero. Not a thimbleful, not a teaspoon. Modern control is reactive. Amish control is proactive. Fire prevention always wins over firefighting. The counterfeit swamp does not just kill mosquitoes from your property, it draws mosquitoes from neighboring properties. After a few generations, and mosquito generations are only about 2 weeks long, the local population collapses. The Amish have always understood this. Their farms do not exist in isolation. They are part of a community. It works in Lancaster County. It works in Holmes County, Ohio. It works in Elkhart County, Indiana. Set your buckets in early spring. When the forsythia blooms, set your buckets. Nature provides the calendar. One female lays 200 to 300 eggs per batch. She can produce over 3,000 offspring. The Amish garden is a pharmacy, a grocery store, a pantry, and an insurance policy all in one. Protecting it is survival. The Amish garden is a pharmacy, a grocery store, and an insurance policy. Protecting it is survival. Protecting the system that feeds your family means preserving the bees. This is the lesson I want you to carry. $17 protects everything. Your children, your pets, your bees, your garden, your peace of mind. The Amish understood the ecology before the ecologists. They did it by watching and listening. Your bucket is waiting. Your yard is waiting to be transformed. The mosquitoes are waiting to be eliminated. Without harming a single bee, without chemicals, the Amish way. Now, one more thing. This community also perfected the art of feeding a family through any crisis. I have a kitchen secret to share next. If you got value from this video, hit that like button. Share it with your neighbor. Because the best mosquito defense is not just on your property. it is across the fence line too.